Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Smokin Tires is back for today's live summit event in the Crew 2. As we're about to go again to be considered to have the second rerun after the original and the first one, and now it's about to be entered in the second week of August on the 6th to the 13th in 2025. So I hope this is going to be a very good moment to have your favorite kinds of discipline will go bring out with a smoke effect, and some special background will be rearing up and get entered to have some 6 events and preparation to go on 3 skills. But before that, I want to make sure to let you guys know about my channel just reaching up by 1K subscribers, and this is going to be the biggest moment out there will go on celebration. So I did all the hard work for myself without one single help or support, and I just really like to say thank you for all the best support out there that you guys may ever welcome to subscribe to my channel. But I'm always have to keep on racing, stay clean, and I just work so very hard for over 13 years ever since I just doing a lot of chapter of progress until rolling up and have a new heights, new level, and a brand new chapter awaits me. But this will bring out to have the first part of the segment, as the subscriber celebration will have to go entered underway. It's gonna have to take a long time to do some progress of development, so I'll have to leave it to myself, and then this will have to get started out to have the first one is gonna be entered to be participate to have the 1K subscriber season in Smokin Tires in the Crew 2. So I have to be ready, get set, and work hard till I have to make this content video to be fixed and make it as new. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get ready to enter for today's live summit event. Here we go, and the celebration season is about to get started. So once again, Rising Sun strikes back again and again, as we already got 4 prizes, including where the Mazda RX-8 Thunderweight Edition has been obtained and climbing up to go placing the platinum for all new players out there, and even the experts that might have to go for a double payday earning, along with a pure plasma nitro and some exterior parts for the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6 GSR Drip Edition. And also yet, I got my current precision to be racked up on the platinum, still might need to do some improvement to be stay in 591st place in 1,277,554 points. Got to go hold okay and double up by over 600,000 bucks, made it on to over 40 million bucks, and we have a date scheduled for the first rerun in Road to Oahu by August 27th through September 3rd that you guys may already know about the 4 prizes, including for the Mazda RX-3 YGO Edition, followed by with some golden type entities on the window, underglow, and drip tire to be listed for the silver, gold, and platinum. And we still have a good date reminder schedule on August 20 to the 27th. You might need to get this good chances to have a good eye on the retro vibe tint in the rare vanity in gold, and the epic Miami Heritage underglow in platinum, followed by with some 150,000 followers and exterior parts for the Chevrolet Camaro C28. As a preview in Untamed Italians, we got a good eye on the multicolored smoke on the rare vanity in silver, followed by with some exterior parts for the Lamborghini Venio, and the Huracan Performante in the platinum has been set once again. But also yet, 6 events, we might need to have 2 street race, 1 rallycross, 2 hypercars, and a touring car on the Pagani Sonata R that might need to be eligible, along with the Lamborghini Venio as well. And right next here is the Ferrari F12 Berlin Ente will be staged up to go participation as a vehicle restriction once again. 3 skills on aerobatics, slalom, and escape, and that brings out to have street race and rallycross will be set to go label and no restriction in the 13th to the 20th of August as the 3rd week. So let's get started, viewers. In skill 1, we'll go powerboat only to be faster, and slalom the gates will be follow the line. Got to go choose automatically on the Ice Marine Blade Runner 35 will be the first one to go rack up the skill in 75%. The mastery is the key, so this will go for only a non-specified event without smoke effect. Got to take 1 jump, Going back in the water and glide around, we'll go reinforce it to have a high speed, revving up limitations. But you already done this one, so I just might need to take one good skill before reaching up towards the finish line any way I can, and gonna have to go pack up the nitro. We'll have to see how it turns out to go for a reinforcement to go full mastery achieved. So here comes 10 seconds, make that jump, and made it onto the finish line to be placed by a current score point by 30,091 points. We got this. Just only have one attempt by backup, and the new one will go adding up by a substitute, as I got 154,962 points to be placed, and then going in airbase on low altitude. So let's go to Brooklyn and be prepared to take the skies and automatically, as I'm about to go grab with an extra 330 SC. Now I'll have to go on inverted just to see how the method skill is gonna have to go achieve on expert. Got to go multiply in 3.5. Just have to take one good speed and precision to go follow through in the bridge. It may be a little bit more riskier, so I'll have to take a good chance and see how it works up to go method in general. Only 10 seconds left. Come on, just might need to go for a skill achieve and then going follow through to the park. Alright, pretty much more simple, and will mastery to be doing some stage by stage in progress. Now that's 28,336 points. 157,276 points has been placed by a new record in one attempt without any further drama. Now for the hard part, Speed Trap and Temecula Winteries coming up, and choose 3 types of discipline to go faster up if you're about to go drag race, hypercar, or Alpha Grand Prix. Let's have the Proto Concept Globe Motorsport 2023 will be ready up to go Nitro Chemist by over 280 miles per hour. We'll go racing up on the highway downhill. Got to go burn check, ready up, and go down all the way to have a good eyes on the traffic vehicles are in the way. But I'll have to take the right side first. Nitro will do the reinforcement step. We'll have to take that advantage to go up and exceed it to be placed by 305 miles per hour to be adding up by 0.8. Has now been cleared, done, and successful with some few objects coming around is going to be a tricky of the method. But the bad news is, it turns out to have one attempt clear and ends up by receiving in 1,345 points, so I'll have to scratch that, and that means 2 skills has been achieved, and except one of them is going to get a little bit low rarity to have the same effect just like the previous Live Summit event from the past. Let's move on and enter the first event in Drag Race. We'll go to Death Valley. One UDRS Inspirtech livery will matching compatible on the 2013 Dodge Viper SRT GTS is now been ready up and go green light in Nitro Chemist. Just like the street racing version model, it turns out well matched and give a good kind of exterior parts will be modified without a wing spoiler and have the same per level to go by 400. Got to stay focused, and 3 runs will do a piece of cake moment out there as the no restriction event for drag race vehicles will have to go rack up, and Smokin up will go warming up in about 3 seconds after the burn gauges is about to go well matched on check. First run coming up, and 10 seconds, so I have to keep a good hold down the gauges to be stay in the green. Alright, that should do well on the perfect burn. Step on the gas on green lights and give that perfect start. We'll go shifting up the gears. A little bit more check, and Ghost Lab is now been set and active. Almost there. Reaching up the finish line until the warm-up will be done and check. But I'm just getting started. This will have to go shape up, and perfect gear shift is doing well and good to be placed by 388 miles per hour on the top speed. Second run coming up, just have to beat my own lap time to go for a single run and going well usual to have a good moment in perfect nitro. 3 seconds and stay on the green zone. Perfection and go for launch. Okay, just have to stay straight. Just might need to keep it a little bit hold back. Alright, close call, and few objects just took a hit. Well, a little bit more damaging, but gear shift is good. Top speed in 390 miles per hour. One more run to go. Better make it count, and just have to beat my own current objective to be placed, and will going up to have a perfection on moment. But the same strategy always has to do it count. Just have to keep trying until you're about to get well improved. Steady as it goes. Dirt run will go full clean perfection. Alright, dirt run clear. Now let's see the results. Gear shift good, and same on the top speed. Nice and very good by 15.477 seconds, as I just got myself to go for a beat the single time objective by 18 seconds. But furthermore, a new record and update into 117,321 points. So let's go moving on to have 2 events in drift discipline. Just have to go for a lineup in order. We'll do the shuffling in session. Let's go to first track, and it's about to be ready up to go. Any drift vehicle has now been opened, so I'll have to decide to go for the Ferrari 458 Spectacle, as I'm about to be put up with some style ability. Will go in golden. No custom parts modified, and fully golden style 458 Spectacle is now been ready up and maxed out into 240 per level with a nitro canvas in 1,129 horsepower for the top speed and 207 miles per hour. One good kind of an Italian hypercar comes up, and first track is about to go basic and mastery on expert, just like when you're using the Dominion Forsberg Nissan 370Z drift car. I'm going in to try it out. This is a very good kind of a well-based hypercar as a different facelift model from the Ferrari 458 Italia. Got to get ready and bring out the bling smoke. It's about to go smoking on effect. Let's go chain combo up and follow the purple line as I'm about to go in first lap. Just look at it go, and I'm about to pull out the nitro to be rack up and unleash the combo. We'll do some slide turns around in 4 turns. Just have to go kick it up in the high gear, switching up on gear 5, touching up the apex, solo up, and go formation to have a good drifting hypercar. First lap clear, second lap is coming up. The speed and handling is quite brilliantly to go off the hook with this updated 458 Italia to have a good title and spectacle that prior to the 488 Pista. But much more impressive to have this chassis has now been giving an updated look. But furthermore, it still have a good kind of a supercar level status and now converted to become as a hypercar along with a McLaren MP4-12C. It's only down to a minute left, but it is going chain up and go max out to be stopped at 187. Just have to hold the line together, make that point, and have gauges by over 75% is complete. So here goes the final lap. Only 30 seconds left. Got to avoid off the track. Just have to stay inside or outside around in the asphalt is going to be my best safe zone. But much more challenging to do some main methods when playing in Asphalt 8, 9 Legends, and Unite. Here comes 10 seconds. Gonna make it in time and go 5 second in freestyle session. Yeah. Main objective complete, and 4 laps in one event has been done successful to be placed by 685 points to be over by 916 as an added extra. New record complete, and that brings out to have 156,534 points in 4 laps in first track. Part 1 for the Drip event is complete. Now let's go for Dominion Forsberg number 1 in the Lamborghini Aventador LP700 dashboard along with a McLaren 765 LT will be reserved to have the 4th event as Hypercar event number 2. But right now, jumpstart in the Platinum and I made it into rank 5,433rd place in 587,440 points. Just one event at a time, but I just really had to keep a good pressure for myself, so I just had to make this good part of the content video to become as a good complete edition by remaster. Only 4 more events to go. Part 2 is coming up, so I had to be ready up to go line up in session to have 2 events with 2 exclusive vehicles to be labeled by restricted only. So better be ready. Lamborghini Aventador LP700 dashboard is coming up, and go for the second part. We'll go full awesome in drifting combo to see another part of the hypercar to get ready. Dr. Kevin's is all set and fully modified to have a good label and super velocity to go up in 240. So I had to get more focus. This is all I need to get a concentration out there, as I had to go for another round and different course. We'll go full drifting in display. 3 seconds, and here I come. We'll go bring out the full velocity for the Aventador to go rack up, and first turn to go warm up in session. Just might have to go quickly. Nitro and drifting is the element of the chain combo as the skill of a Formula drifter. Got to catch up and overtake Chris Forsberg Ghost Car, going right in and slide around to be master for an all-wheel drive midship hypercar. There we go. Just had to bring out to have a good kind of a different color of the multi-smoke. Just feel it and see the different effects to be seen in the orange, red, and yellow. Steady as it goes. Just have to slide around and get closer near at the apex. A little bit more good start out there to see the Aventador to go drifting in action, so second lap might have to do the best part. We'll go full on effect. 1 minute left, just have to go full nitro and have turn 2 and 3. We'll be doing the inside and outside. Okay, Magnifico and go full style Italian hypercar drift. That's 173 times combo. Keep it up. I'm getting closer to have a good skill set achieved to have a possibility event in about 30 seconds left to go. Towards the second lap, it's about to go reaching up towards the end. 18 seconds left. Nice and good skill on the effect. Okay. Just like to do the same effect. 5-second freestyle. We'll have to go clear until 1 second and event is over. Okay, how about that? That should do well by 634,910 points. Let's see the results, and very good Italian hypercar is going skill, mastery, and expert by receiving 155,851 points. But very good for the Lamborghini Aventador is now been fully modified to become as the Super Velocity. So next up, McLaren 765 LT will be going in to have a Part 2 vehicle restriction exclusive in Las Vegas, racing in the White Rock Hills. So it's all set, modified, and fully tuned to be maxed out in 320, so I had to go for only one good hypercar will be filled to speed, and the smoke trail will go on special effect to be outfit to be using on the Golden Line Trail. But one underglow on the incandescent is well perfectly and well matched to be riding around in the streets of asphalt when climbing up to go on the sprint course in White Rock Hills. 959 horsepower is in by top speed in 281 miles per hour per level to go maxed out in 320. Let's get in there. It's high time to go hypercar sprint run. We'll do the ordinary path besides a shortcut for myself, so I have to work hard, work fast, and be prepared to go 3-second countdown as the Golden Line Smoke Trail is about to go on display. Here I go and unleash the nitro. We'll go head start in the lead. Just like standard smoke and the effect is all about to have a good background, and Smokin tires will bring out to have a good dynamic effect. Let's see how it turns out to go climb up, and I'll have to take the main path besides the shortcut in this main part of the video. 7th gear goes up, got to go slow down and switching down into gear 5 by crossing to the streets and the road itself by crossing the rail. So let's get in there to go ordinary path to be on the hill climb. Just wait until the nitro will have to take seconds on refill, so I had to use it again. Okay, checkpoint clear. Here comes the hairpin to be climbing up the hill. Solidifying basic and technique is gonna have to take a time to go skillful achieve. Now, when it comes up, checkpoint to go clear and goes down. Now for my next trick, taking 2 hairpins to go on the inside and outside like you're about to be racing on the track. But skillful will be take the horizon, as the incandescent underglow is still have the good charm on the effect. Progression goes up, got to be stay on the faster mark, we'll have to get around on some tight turns to have a good cue on straightaways. Just keep going, just have to keep tapping up the nitro, and then the next turn is coming up right about here. Alright, that's more like it. Just only have 2 more turns to go and hop on in to be at the highway. Halfway there is almost done by almost in about 58%. Just have to keep it tight and avoid the guardrails by one single scratch of the McLaren. Okay, checkpoint going clear. Got to take the inside and be quick about it. It's all about to have your own choice of decision for every part of the strategy. Okay, there we go. Back on the road and almost there to have a percentage until reaching up in 75%. Going well on a checkpoint. Got to keep going. This will do one event and requirement will be preferred to go on WIP session as a follow-up catch-up. Just only have a few more percent to go. So I'm at 87. Just wait until 90% to go on the update, so I had to give it all I got and make my way towards the finish line. So I had to go in there and bring out the high speed limitations. Alright, that should do all clear, and total time we'll have to find out soon enough as the sun is about to get a little bit more blocking on the bright. And the outcome is perfect and just what I thought. 3 minutes, 18.907 seconds in 117,586 points. Good job, and we still got this one for a second vehicle restriction exclusive in Smokin tires for the McLaren 765 LT. When it all comes down to have 2 more events to go for the USB Tour next, 1 Alpha Grand Prix Discipline, and a touring car for a combo event to be set as a no restriction only, as I still got the Platinum and update into 2,839 place. But I can't wait, but only have 1 activity event at a time will might need to take a concentration, so I have to get my mind together and get focused to have 2 more to go. So let's go for the Alpha Grand Prix, and Fire Sky is coming up to be ready up and get set, so I'll have to decide to get back to be using with the Pro Tour Concept Globe Motorsport 2023. Alright folks, here I go. Penultimate race number 5 is going right on schedule, and this will have to take the first part for the USB Tour Cities in Smokin tires. So I had to go fully electric art to be ready up and feel the speed on any corners and straightaways, so I had to keep a concentration for every 3 laps. We'll go skill in AGB competition. So Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, this video is only just for me and the concentration for only one good excellent gold record out there for my channel, as I already got 1K subscribers, so this one might have to take a full help and support whenever I need. But this is for myself, and I will always have to keep on racing, stay clean, and the journey will always have to continue on. So keep that in mind, viewers. I'm always have to take a good full help and support to my parents. I'm always have to go alone and my own progress, as I will become as a better YouTuber after reaching up by 1K, as the celebration season is about to still going on. So I had to give it all I got, so I come this far. This will have to take 2 more races left to go, so I had to go faster, and concentration is all I need to get a lack of more focus through the excellency, and the electric is giving me some good skills of reaction. So let me do the strategy dot and the racing line itself, so I had to go using up the apex onto the next current turn before rolling down into the main platform to be racing in the downhill areas. Got to stay on the track and going well tricky towards the last remaining corners by 3. More suction zones coming in, inside and outside, and last 2 turns to go for the final corner. First lap clear, moving on in lap number 2. Okay, gonna have to do the same map did. Early brake and go on the same pattern map did. Full speed acceleration coming up, and main checkpoint to go all clear by 16.8 seconds. So ring a bell, and racing speed reflex is the skillful competition for a single UDRS racer, as I will give it all I got. "21 seconds is doing well, got to keep going. Halfway point in 50% has been cleared to be upon arrival. Oh yeah, now skillful and competition grows on. My next journey is only just the beginning." Alright, that should do well by 35 seconds. Got to keep up the good nitro work, and refill will take seconds to go fully recharge. But this is much more pretty awesome out there to bring out with some special effects smokes and Smokin tires for a main part of the rerun in the Live Summit event. So almost there to have the second lap clear, and here comes the final lap. %70% is now been going up by a progression, so I have to keep going and make it much more nice and neat. But further yet, as I'm currently to be at 1001 subscribers, and that would be quite very good to have my next goal, as I had to keep up to go well achieved. But how about I'll have to make it into 1500. But yeah, I will decide and go for my next goal is going to be make it into 1500 subscribers. That's what I need to get. It's all about to have some new subscribers by every day. We'll always have to keep a good watchful eye out. So checkpoint going clear. Almost there. Got to keep up the good faster work, and going maxed out on the full suction zones will be going embrace the most moment out there. Only 10% left. Got to keep going. I bet the alternative way is going to go for a fire sky to have the first step in race number 5, and then the Great Equalizer will be coming up to have the last and final event in number 6. Just you wait, and here comes the short period moment to go on Trailblazer. There's Bryce in position 8. Got to take the last 2 turns, and final stretch is coming in, and now. Heck yeah, and very good. That's 4 minutes, 39 seconds by a decimal in .458. New record, 123,373 points. The moment has come, and the celebration for my channel is gonna have to keep on partying. Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this for 13 years out there, viewers. I am going entered and beyond to have a brand new chapter for my channel. We'll always have to keep up and work hard any way I can. So I was right, and last event for the combo event will be ready up to go in touring car discipline to be set as no restriction. Number 6 is up, and I'll have to take a few seconds to choose which one is the best touring car vehicle as I had to go for the Nitro Chemist by recommend. So how about if I had to go for the Ferrari 488 GT3 2016 with the Ferrasica Mayday variation style, or how about two of my UDRS Inspirtech livery on the 2005 Chevrolet Corvette C6R or the Corvette C8R 2020 model. Let's bring out the night shift smoke trail and go high speed and Smokin trail effect. We'll go for the enhanced racing competition, and that will bring out to have a good head start to go massive overtake in 3 seconds, and final event in Smokin tires for a second rerun in the lap summon for 2025. First turn coming up, so I have to go brake early and proceed to go high speed in precision. Faster around it gets, and the high speed will go concentration as it goes. Okay, very good. So I have to stay focused and get my mind together to go work up to be racing in the line. Got to go re-accelerate after the main turn clear. 13% progression to go update into 15% by follow up and master the bus stop chicane. Wide open check and dive down below to get underneath onto the main path of the waters, and hill climb by dealing with some 2 hairpins. Will go upper hand and roller coaster as it goes. Got to go early brake to be nice and neat. This will have to take some tight risk, and concentration is all I need to have a matter of care. Alright, there we go. Just bring out the good blue line together to have a good spirit of the whole moon. Pack up the paces and faster as it goes. Just feel that wind. First lap is going to be clear, and lap number 2 enters. Okay, there we go. Progression to be up in 37%. Just have to keep going, and clean racing is the matter for a touring car discipline to be skill and expertise by the master. But one more thing perhaps about finishing up in Smokin trails is doing much more skillful to be precision when using your favorite kind of a touring car discipline. But Smokin tires is everybody's most favorite live summit event as the original from the past, and currently to have some same challenges for every 6 events and 3 skills in the present. But I'm always had to enjoy it and never gets bored. But on the other hand, that new players really think about the Team Summon is all about to have some good taste, characteristic, and style is all about to have the good skills by each racing generation when new players comes in, and experts will be still will remain to keep it up and go forward to be well expertise and beyond as the current ones when they're playing in the Crew Motorfest. But as I really think about plan to make money online, so I just already got one more thing after reaching up by 1K subscribers. But I still might need to have plans to see what else is coming up next soon after my goal has been achieved and succeed. But it'll take time, so I had to think about it because so much best opportunities and so much best interest after becoming as the first ever YouTuber by reaching up in 1K. So here comes the final lap, which is already here, so this will have to take a good effort to be stay on track and progression by almost in 80%. Just have to go Star Spangled Nitro to go in there, bus stop chicane to be mastered, clear, and proceed to have the next checkpoint by bring out the good speed by over 288 miles per hour. 22.7 seconds. Let's have myself to go for the super pace of the UDRS Inspirtech to go amp up and control speed reflex. Got to stay on track. Got to do it all the way and have progression in about 8 more to go. Almost there. Just only have 3 more to go. Final stretch, and here comes the finish line to be placed and marked on the podium. Perfect in 4 minutes, 12.914 seconds, and see the results as I already got a good achievement by 100,000 points to be adding up by 7,825 points as well. 4 common and 2 rare, and 45,000 bucks has been earned, succeeded, and Smokin Tires in Live Summit event for the rerun in 2025 is complete. Alright, Platinum is still in place, and rank on update in 568 place by 1,192,076 points in about 3 days left to go. Perfect, challenging, and hard going to see some good cars will bring out to have a good effect on Smoke Trails to have the regular and epic as well to be indeed to have this rerun will go change up and have this race for only 6 events and 3 skills to have a skill in perspective. So I did it for myself, and it's all about to have a concentration to have this main part of the video is all about doing some patience and make it to be fixed as new. But even yet, I kind of like about having a good moment to have a racing perspective in Smokin Tires on the Live Summit event for 2025. All the events except Speed Trap turns out to have a slightly problem out there that ends up by over 1,000 points, and currently to put myself in 1,345 points along with low altitude and Salam has been placed up to go carry over by 150,000 points. And as for only 2 events in Drift Discipline to have a no restriction only on the first track and Dominion Forsberg number 1 for the Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4 outfit, modified, and go expert and hypercar drifting style. But further yet, 1 piece of cake and drag race event in Dead Valley, just all I had to be preferred to help myself to go for the Dodge Viper SRT GTS 2013 model to have a good well match and compatible to be converted into a UDRS Inspirtech livery from the street racing discipline. And as for the McLaren 765 LT in White Rock Hills, just had to go sting up the trail and go racing in the asphalt besides the shortcut, as currently we have to go faster up in old-fashioned way. Especially for the USB Tour Next and Fire Sky and the Great Equalizer. Competition still got my best game out there to have 1 Alpha Grand Prix and a touring car discipline to be settled in a complete event, just like the first rerun like last time. But no restriction, still have my best ever out there. We'll always have to keep up and stay faster. We'll be filled the good mark and carry over by a limitation to be up into 100,000 points. But luckily, as I did very well when using the Chevrolet Corvette CAR with my UDRS Inspirtech livery, still does some good skills, and rack up might need to have a one thing for sure is going to define the racing line for the next step of the level competition. But only for the Live Summit event itself, but I still might need to have 1 good touring car we'll have to keep up and work well will be deserved to be having a matter of improvement. So folks, looks like my time of celebration is still going underway, as I really did well out there to go for the hard-working effort for my YouTube channel after 13 years for long-going progress. 1K is my best goal of the achievement, so this will might have to put myself for a new chapter, and the next goal is about to go up into 1500. But this will have to take time, so I just might need to be ready to go and wrap it up before at the end of the current video. So it's been great out there to have a lot of new people out there who really wants to support my channel, so this will be the best time, and have my parents who have to help me out in general. We'll be doing some full support any way I can. But I can't wait until Umpteen Italians is about to be coming up next until August 13th to the 20th in the 3rd week of this month. And as for the 4th week, Miami Heritage is about to be set and open in August 20 to the 27th, and nearly towards at the end of the month is Road to Oahu by the 27th and ends until September 3rd. It's time for me to move on and ready to wrap it up before at the end of the current video, as my 1K subscriber goal is about to keep continue on, as I still might have to keep working and get forward, as I will have to make my next goal up to 1500. So it's been great out there, viewers. I really appreciate to have a whole lot of support, and I will have to do my best any way I can. So thanks for enjoying watching the video and the Crew 2 folks. Glad that you enjoyed, and I really appreciate to have a whole lot of help and support as I will be moving on forward. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos, and make sure check it out on social media platforms on DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji for my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a member. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra, will support and grow. And also check it out on my YouTube short video that brings out with some showcase libraries with UDRS Inspirtech, Total Drama fan art, and Dispenser Camp fan art libraries whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on the Live Summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.